person who really got me into the STEM field was a role model that I had growing up, and that was Jane Goodall. And I loved watching documentaries on her, loved seeing that there was a woman scientist that was conducting experiments, collecting results, doing research, and I really took that to heart and kind of idealized that when I was growing up. And so that was when I was younger. Now, who inspires me are my peers, my colleagues, and all of the people who are able to publish research in the field, and meeting new people who come to present their research kind of really adds everybody into the list of who inspires me. I really like to not just appreciate the big people in each field, but the people who publish in all types of journals and all sorts of research, because all information is important. All information is required to move every field forward. So as I am older now, I guess I don't necessarily have a specific person that inspires me, but just working in STEM and being around inspirational people who are excited about their research is what inspires me. So if we're talking about the research that I do and how that plays a role in the bigger picture, so I'm working on figuring out how part of the brain responds to basically drugs of abuse. And we know drugs of abuse is a increasingly large problem around the world, not just opioids, but with cocaine, amphetamine, stimulants in general. And so being able to figure out what drugs do to the brain in different regions will help us further our knowledge and figure out what better treatments might be. Because the current treatments for helping people undergoing withdrawal that are trying to stop taking drugs of abuse aren't very effective. A lot of the time what happens is someone's under withdrawal, so they get dosed with low doses of opioids themselves, for example, to help mitigate those withdrawal symptoms. And that's the best bet that we can give people right now. And so my work is helping understand the brain so that we can help better target and develop new drugs to help these patients who are really struggling to withdraw from drugs of abuse. Something that always sticks out to me is I really enjoy teaching others, and I really enjoy breaking down concepts into small pieces, understandable bites that someone that's not knowledgeable in a field would be able to understand. And so what I really enjoy about this line of work is that you always have the opportunity to go to conferences, give seminars, present your research, and teach others about what you've found. And I think it's really important that in STEM, people continue to support science communication and continue to develop better ways to communicate their science so that science can be moved forward and that we can gain more knowledge on subjects and have a better view of the human body or other different processes in the world that I myself might not work on. So the part that I really enjoy is the science communication portion. After we've done all the hard work and the research, is being able to communicate it in an effective way. And so this kind of aligns with the question, how does your work help others, right? So I'm working towards opioid addiction, drugs of abuse addiction, and figuring out the mechanisms in the brain and how that works and how people are afflicted by it so that we can create better treatments. So obviously providing more evidence towards how drugs of abuse impact the brain is going to beneficially impact the development of drugs that people could potentially take to help alleviate withdrawal symptoms in that scenario. But also, I would like to think that I positively impact the world through my science communication skills and my ability to take the really complicated scientific topics that I myself might be working on in the lab or specific techniques and share that with you all on my Instagram, as well in any presentation that I may be giving to maybe colleagues or high school students or anyone in the general public. So I would like to say that I am directly contributing to better the world through my research, and I'm also directly contributing to better the world through my science communication skills.